here with
Amanda.
Amanda. Our first question to Amanda is, do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
How do you feel about the church and the world being so close?
It's kind of inevitable, but it makes me uncomfortable that there's such a thin line now between holiness and the world. It's like you used to be able to tell the difference, and now it's becoming really, really hard.
Okay, if you are saved, what's keeping you saved? If you're not saved, what's keeping you from being saved?
I am saved, and the only thing that's keeping me that way is, my faith, staying true to my faith. That's the way we get salvation. We get it by faith and by the grace of God. So it's by the grace of God.
How do you feel about teen pregnancy within the church?
Wow, that's a new one. It's kind of stemming from, like we already mentioned, what's going on between the church and the world. It's gonna happen, but what we need to do is just be paying more attention to our young people, talking to them more, because we're sending them out into the world with no tools, because our parents, they used to, when they were growing up, it's kind of like, God said it, I believe it, that settles it. Nobody asked questions, nobody explained anything, and that's why these people are coming in this church not doing what they're supposed to do, because nobody's explaining things to them like they should be explained, and giving them tools to use in this world, in this day and time.
How do you feel about the signs of the times?
They're here, but I think the end is a little bit far off. I think we're still a ways away, but we are in some evil days, or these are the last evil days. We're very rapidly approaching.
Is it okay to listen to worldly music?
That depends on what you define as worldly music, because some people basically say, like, if it's not talking about Christ, it's worldly music. But like classical, if you're listening to an opera, symphony, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't really consider that worldly music if you're just listening to like instrumentals and stuff like that. So it really depends on you and your spirit.
Okay. And what does it take to be saved and stay that way?
It takes faith, it takes the grace of God, and it really takes a good support system and things like that. You can't just be saved on your own, like people think, oh, well, I can stay at home and, watch church on TV and things like that, which is not the case. You need to go to church, you need to read your word, you need to fast, you need to pray, and you really do need like a good, strong network of people to go to, because it's like you can't do any and everything just on your own, Things need to be, if you need something interpreted or prophesied, it's like that's what you get, that's what you need, and that's what you get, if you come to the house of the Lord and you fellowship with your brothers and sisters.
Is there anything that you would like to ask our panel today?
Are tattoos a sin? I'm really curious about that, because it says in Leviticus that not to mark your body or anything like that, but it says unto the dead, and so I'm very curious about that. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with it, but I don't necessarily think it's right, so I'm just curious.
All right, is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.